In today's lesson, we're going to learn how to divide decimals by 10, 100, and 1,000. But before we get into that, let's review our rules for multiplying decimals. When we multiply decimals, we move the decimal point to the right according to the number of zeros that you're multiplying by. If you're multiplying by 10, you move the decimal point to the right one place value. When you multiply by 100, you move the decimal point 2 places to the right. When you multiply by 1,000, you move the decimal point to the right 3 places. When you divide decimals, you are going to do the opposite. You're going to move the decimal point to the left. So if you're dividing by 10, you would move the decimal point to the left 1 place value. If you are dividing by 100, you move the decimal point to the left 2 spots. And if you're dividing by 1,000, you move the decimal point 1, 2, 3 spots to the left. Let's take a look at an example. If we were to divide 42.5 divided by 1,000, we'd first need to count the number of zeros that we need to move the decimal point to the left, and that is 3 in 1,000. So we take our decimal point and we move it 1, 2, 3 spots. You'll notice that I need to fill in a 0 in the empty placeholder, as well as a 0 in for a whole number. Our final answer becomes 0.0425. In our next example, we will take 126.4 and divide it by 100. Again, we need to take a look at the number of zeros that we are dividing by, and in this case it is 2. So we move our decimal point to the left 2 spots, bringing our final answer to 1.264. When you go to do your homework tonight, or any test or quiz, remember that when you multiply decimals, you move to the right, and when you divide decimals, you move to the left. You can use these 2 charts that we took in our notes to help you.